Good day. How is everyone? Today is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. And coming up this weekend, we have some really cold weather. Looks like we're going to have four days where the highs are going to be in the single digits. That's Fahrenheit. Overnight's going to be well below zero. Wind chill is, I don't know, like 25 below, something like that. It's going to be cold, so hopefully there's no homeless people out in our area. I know there won't be, but pray for those who have difficulty with keeping their houses warm. And I also know that one of our watchers gets a lot of snow, lake effect snows. They can be very trying too on the souls, especially as you get older. That's why it's important to have family. All right, let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei maternam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O Most Holy Divine Family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Maternam Nostrae. O Most Holy Divine Family, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, O God, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Maternam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Maternam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei Maternam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum vobiscum et quoque apote. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum catorum remissionem cotorum tribue peccatorum. Ut indulgentiam quam semper obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor, qui tigum vivet reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostiam, quam ego in linius famulus tuus offeditibi Deum eum vivum et verum, pro in humilibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentiis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus, catholicorum vivis atque defunctis ut mihi et iris proficiet ad salutem. Deum qui comunae substantia dignitate meri viditu contidis in viribus reformastio de nobis perius atque tuinem in stadium, eis divinitatis esse consortis qui minitatis nostrae, fiat dignatis is particips Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tigum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuam deprecantes clementium, ut in conspecto divina majestatis tuae, pro nostra totius mundi salute, commodori suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiamur ad Deum Iesum Christum, et sic fiat sacrificium nostrum in conspectu tu hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum maternam nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni Sanctificator. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite plata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini, praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas contemplationem cum tibi efferimus homorum passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorum Deum maternam nostrae et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et Historum et omnem Sanctorum, ut illis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem ad salutem, et illi pro nobis intercedere dinter in caelis, quorum amorem agimus in telis pediendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut mem equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis et laudam et gloriam nominis sui ad utilitatem quoque nostrum totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud sursum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te igitur clementissimi Mater et Pater et Deum Maternum nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus et petimus. Ut accepta habeas, et sanctificas haec sanctam sacrificium derivata. In primis quae tibi efferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare custodire ad honore et regere dignitis tot orbi terrarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famolorum getorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Paulie, Shelley, Therese, Cody, Ben, Emily, Katie, Kathy, Maria Josephina Mose, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara, Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafour, and Began families, the Stevenson family, the McLarnon family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pahosky families and their intentions that are good. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for an end to all organ harvesting. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury and no negotiable instruments. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society and root out all forms of fraud, deceit, corruption, and abuse. We pray for wisdom on how to prepare foods naturally, how to take care of animals naturally, farm animals. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask to continue to expose the lies and deceit with regards to the medical industry. We ask for the effects of the satanic Black Mass ritual held on June 29, 1963, between the Vatican and the Masonic Lodge in South Carolina be reversed and the spell destroyed. Any lingering spells erased. We ask that all Catholic families bring back Catholic morals and values, and for women and men to stop feeding their money, energy, attention, and time to sports, celebrities, worldly entertainment, and vices, and to focus their attention and time to raising families to be Catholic for the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, to save and free the souls of Catholics from the heresies of the Jews. Please remove all forms of Judaism, Freemasonry, Islamism that are throughout the world and causing all this chaos. Guide the members into the submission of the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policy. And we especially pray for Australia now to resist their Jewish attack. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against Thee, and a deep love of Thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to Thee in every moment of our lives. All this we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognit est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi efferimus, veloque tibi oferunt hoc sacrificium laudis pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum prospe salutis et volumitatis suae tibique, redunt volta sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero, communicantes et memorantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum matram nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium torum Papa Sancte Petri, et Sancte Lucia, et Sancte Jacinta, et Sancte Francisco, et Sancte Juan Diego, et omnem sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis praecibus quae concedas, ut in omnibus protectiones tuae monum exidio periendum Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblatione de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratum ac debellum confecedi dineris nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat didictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem sanctus ac orabilis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sum omni patentem divi gratias agens, consecravit frege didique illumni sui dicens accipite et mandocate ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simini modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sancta sacrabilis manus suas item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave dedique illumni sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis affundetur in remissionem peccatorum, equites cum facilitis memo facetis. Unde et memores Deum nos servitui, sed plebs tua sancta Iustum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beatae passiones nec non et in fedis resurrectionis, sed et in caelus glorioso ascensionis afferimus, preclarare majestati tui di tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axere nudo respiциeri digneris. Supplices te regamos in Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, iube haec perfere per manus tuum, ut quod quod, executaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem subsedimus, omni sanctificatione calesi, gratia Dei per amor per in Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Grace Cogan and Henry Santa Croce, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum et omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum refugieri educis et pacis, ut indorgi est placamur per in Christum Deum nostrum, per cum hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, quibibicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulier, Dea matronam nostrae, materam Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quaesimus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente beata et gloriosa semper Deum matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitios pacem in Diebus nostris, ut ope misericordiae Tuae aduiti te peccato, simus semper liberi et omni perturbazione seculi. Per enim Deum nostrum Iesum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tegum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque pote, haec mixtio consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat accipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque pote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, cooperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam mundum vivificaste, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum, tuum abonibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me tui semper in harare mandatis, et atinumquam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum vivis et regnum aeternam. Perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesimo, non mihi provini et inidicium a coronationem, Sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi, ad tutumentum metis copris, et ad medelam percipiendam, qui vivis et reinas cum Deum matronam nostra, in unitate Deum Patrum, Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem, et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deum matronam nostra non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tante de guerras naporanum mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tante de guerras naporanum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tante de guerras naporanum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retubum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quae retubuit mihi, calicem salutaris excipiem in nome Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostra et ab inimicis meis avocero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Coloris sumus Deum Iesum Christum punimente capiamus et immunere tempora fiet nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus Deum Iesum Christum quod samsit sanguis quam petave et heriat visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non remania scelera macula quem purat sancta reficerus sacramenta. Deum Vobiscum, et quoque apud te. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum famalorum cetorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eis et peccatis omnibus exuas et tuae redemptiones facies esse partecepes, qui tigu et renat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum Vobiscum, quoque apud te, ite missa est. Deum gratia. Placeat tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium servitutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificium coroculis tuae majestatis in nos optuli tibi seta captavere meque et omnibus, pro quibus illud optuli sit te miserante propitiabile, per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronom et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronom nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronem Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and immaculate heart of Dea Matronem Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Dei Matronem Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. We fly unto thy protection, O Holy Mother of God. Do not despise our petitions in our necessities, but deliver us always from all dangers, O glorious Dea Matronem Nostrae. Good day, Liz. How are you? Thanks for being here. And hello, Rosemary, in case I can save your comment, but if you want to comment, that's fine too. How is everyone from Ireland and all over the world? Excuse me. Either a frog or a toad or something. We'll see. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 Eastern. Take care.